Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency again. So you can see it seems that our suggestion yesterday that market meets kind of resistance on the daily chart works. It was correct, and indeed the combination of the daily overbought with the fib levels 116 resistance makes impact on the current price action. So you can see euro takes the pause in upward action. Actually, as we have mentioned, this called as a stretch pattern by the chart Napoli, this combination of the fib level and overbought or oversold. So in our case, this is bearish stretch. If we see that oversold meets with the fib support, it calls the bullish stretch. So usually it leads to the pullback for retracement. This is directional pattern and it overrules trend. Although we have bullish trend on the daily by the MACD, but the direction still is down because the directional pattern is bearish. So now we're just watching for possible downward retracement here on the daily chart. And as we said previously, we will keep an eye on the chance to go along with this retracement because currently context, short-term context on euro currency is bullish. We are watching for the big bullish pattern here on the daily, and we just need the reasonable retracements just to get the better opportunity for taking the long position. So on the daily chart, as you can see, everything mostly stands the same as we have discussed yesterday. On the 4-hour time frame chart, recall what we said. So either market will show starting a downward action immediately, or it will still trying to hit the XOP of our ABCD pattern. And our conclusion was just watch for the patterns. If you will see any bearish clear pattern on the hourly chart, it means that market could turn down immediately. While if market will not form anything, in this case, the more chances that market will proceed higher. And in general, take a look here. We also have kind of the harmonic swings were forming on the 4-hour time frame chart. So approximately the same distance of retracement, minor retracements, was standing here from each point mostly. As you can see, approximately the same retracement. Currently, this retracement was exceeded. So it's a bit greater to the downside. It means it could be doubled, and in this case we could get approximately the level that we have talked about. It's 115 right now because market again shows the new top has been created. It means that our levels also have moved slightly higher, and now we're watching for a confluence around 1480, 15 even. So that's our area where we will be taking a look for a possible taking the position. Now, speaking on the possible pattern on the here on the 4-hour time frame chart, so whether it could be double repo pattern. Well, theoretically, we probably could treat this as a double repo lookalike if it will be formed. For example, if market will show another leg up, create a new top, create this approximately equal tops, and then shows downward action. So we have first up, close below 3x3, we need close above approximately the same level of the previous top and close below again. Yes, probably this could be treated as a double repo, but I would make the suggestion that it will be lookalike because take a look, I said every leg that has been formed here, market was showing 3.8 retracement. Here was 30% retracement. Here is almost 30% retracement. It's two penetrations of the 3x3. So thrust is not as perfect as it could be. That's why maybe it could be double repo. It could work, but still it will not be the pure and very reliable double repo. Speaking on classical patterns that could be formed on the hourly chart, I would suggest that now relying on the harmonic patterns and classical patterns is better choice because here we have this kind of the hand and shoulders pattern is forming. Here, by the way, guys, if we'll take a look at this minor ABCD pattern, ABC top, this will be perfect XOP target has been reached right around the neckline. Now market stands in upward action. If you are still thinking about taking a short, although we have warned you yesterday, that's really could be a tough challenge trading against the major tendency. And yesterday we already have talked what has happened with the double repo here, how it turned to the double repo failure. So it really demands big skills for doing this. Anyway, you could keep an eye on for 15-minute chart and see whether market will form a kind of a godless triple to sell, because on the slope of the hand shoulders, when the right arm is forming, a pairing of the triple to sell happens very often. So if you are thinking about taking a short with a possible downward continuation, that's what you could watch for. If it will be no 3 by triple to sell, in this case you could watch just directly for the hand shoulders pattern. Your level will be approximately 1880. 1580 will be 618 resistance of the whole up downward direction, and it's approximately harmonic to the left arm. That's approximately the area where market should turn down if indeed deeper retracement will happen. So for others, for the daily traders, as I said, we're watching for retracement, and take a look here. We will be watching for a major target of the hand shoulders. This will be A, B, C, top. OP stands approximately at 115, it's 115.06, but that's just suggestion, guys. You can see I put the C point in the circle. So just theoretically, it's where the market could turn down, but if it will be slightly lower, slightly higher, then the targets also should be adjusted correspondingly. That's just suggestion. So in this case, OP will be 115.06, XOP 14.55. 115.06, if we'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, corresponds to our confidence. It will be major area to watch for. It will be confidence support in agreement. 14.55, it will be close to the 618, slightly higher than the 618. This will be next destination point that we'll be watching for. But major chance on the possible upward reestablishment of the upward direction stands with this support area. So that will be the first area that we'll be watching for. And probably it could be reached maybe today, maybe tomorrow session. So that's what we'll be watching for in the euro currency right now. As you can see, possible scenarios are forming for any kind of the traders or scalp traders could watch for the hand shoulders, could watch even for some smaller patterns, as I said, triple to sell, for example. Daily traders will be watching for final point of this retracement. This retracement will be over. And the first level that we will be watching for that purposes will be approximately 115.